Alright guys, and we're back in part 3 of this series, showing off my keys, favorites, and books of sentimental values. So, we'll start it off with some Justice League New 52. This is Jim Lee's run. Got issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This run is really dope. I did see the animated movie of it. I thought it was awesome, like the Flashpoint one, and what was it, like the Dark Side one that I think is based off this run. Really dope stuff. I think New 52, I read some of it. I know of some of the Batman stuff. Oh man, I think New 52 is really good. I'm not gonna say underrated because it was pretty popular when it first came out. I wasn't back into comics during that time, which was like what, 2011? But damn, really cool stuff. I actually got these from a trade with a friend of mine. I think I traded some Daredevil Miller for those, but they weren't like the Daredevil run. It was the Man Without Fear, and it might have been some others as well. But yeah. All right, got some Marvel Age 13. It's actually a preview, or actually an overview of Jim Starlin's cosmic Marvel Comics career. Damn, I don't know why it was so hard to say that. It has some how to color comics the Marvel way there. Really cool cover. Got this for like $3. Nice minty high grade copy. This might be actually a Dreadstar preview or appearance before the Dreadstar series was launched by Starlin. But yeah. Personal favorite of mine, highly sought after. It's Akira #1. I was lucky enough to grab this for literally $3, unbagged and boarded, and oh my god, I should maybe get this graded because this is minty as hell. There's virtually nothing wrong with it. Like, not even creases or anything. I don't know how I got away with that, but damn. What a come up. I actually showed that off in my 2016 SuperCon haul video. This I got for, I think, $1. It was a Batman 656. I actually got this, another copy, first Red Hood, and 657. And this, some people say it's a cameo, or some people say it's a first full appearance. Well, whatever. It's first appearance of Damian Wayne. I actually ended up selling all those copies. Damn, I kind of, like I said in other earlier videos, don't regret anything. Because there'll be more chances. When one door closes, another opens. That's the way you gotta see it. So you're never really at a loss. Yeah. This I got for like 50 cents. It's Coyote #11. Some of you may or may not know what's special about this, but let me tell you, let me drop some knowledge. This is the first official artwork done by Todd McFarlane in comics, I want to say. This is 84, so yeah, before he even did the Batman stuff, if I'm not mistaken. It's under Epic Comics, an imprint of Marvel, so I was super happy to grab that. And I also picked up 13 from the same store. It's like I wouldn't even call it a comic shop, but more of like a collectible store. They kind of just sell a bunch of old comics, cards. Like there's no wall book of keys. Like they don't know really what they have there. So yeah, really happy to grab this as well for 50 cents. They're both in pretty nice shape. They were unbagged and boarded. Got some minor defects there, but yeah, as you can see right there, Todd McFarlane. For you Todd McFarlane hunters or just key collectors in general. And continuing on with that, I have an early Todd McFarlane cover. It's actually Flaming Carrots number 27. I have 25 and 26 as well, but that being a 3-part series with a crossover of TMNT. But when have you ever seen Todd Father do a draw, for that matter, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? So pretty dope slept on book, as well as Coyotes, in my opinion. And maybe even this as well. This is Incredible Hulk 330. This is his first artwork in that Hulk run that he did. Amazing art. Amazing art. Big Todd fan. I got this for $5. Cannot remember where, but I remember paying like $5 for this about. Yeah. Real cheap. Anyways, moving on. This I paid $5 for at a local con. It's Star Reach issue 6. It's kind of a comic, kind of a mag. As you can see, it's pretty wide. This is in a My Light 2 bag. It's kind of wide. Like it goes just about, or it goes a little past the board. And it's kind of shorter, short and wide. But I'm a fan of Elric, Michael Moorcock's Elric. I have the first 3 books. Should plan on finishing collecting and reading that series at one point, but yeah. I believe this also has some Jim Starlin artwork inside with a story. I don't remember if it's Dreadstar or someone else. But I know Jim Starlin did covers for this series as well. So real dope stuff. Lesser known stuff. If you're an Elric fan, definitely be on the lookout for that. Got Punisher War Journal number 6. This I've had since I was a kid at a local shop. I think it was Frank's Comics at the time, which turned into Max Comics, and now it's back to Frank's, different owners. Yeah, it's a newsstand variant. It's a crossover with Wolverine and the Punisher. I thought it was a real badass cover. At the time, I probably paid, definitely overpaid even for back then. It was probably like $5 or $6, who knows. And I also got part 2, which I did not get until many years after this one. Yeah. Probably paid around $3 or $4 for that. Oof. Of course, as a comic collector, not saying you should, but maybe you should have a copy of Spawn number 1. Classic iconic cover, classic iconic 90s. Guess part of the spec bubble era, you can say. Image founding father, Image launcher book. That copy I've had, this is actually my second copy. The original one was a little more beat up. That was my brother's. I have since sold it. But I do have the original issue 2 and 3, I think. Yeah. I think I had other copies as well. Probably sold those off as well. But yeah, managed to keep all these for many years. Although some of you maybe have had them for way longer than I, since I'm being young. Me being younger, I'm 25 years old, but some of you probably still have the same exact copy you picked up off the newsstands. Again, another issue that was handed down to me by my brother. Secret Defenders issue 12. Ooh, chromium cover. Very 90s, very gimmicky, very speculative. Got Wolverine issues 16 and 17. Ignore the price tags. Those are not the original bags and boards for these. In fact, these are newsstand variants, copies, whatever, of these that I picked up as a kid from a, I don't know if you guys will know this, but there was a store, I don't know if this is in other areas, but it was called Borders, which is basically Barnes and Nobles. It's like the same shit. I guess they're just competing. Yeah, real cool stuff. Obviously, read to death as a kid, but I figured out there were newsstands many years later, and I said, damn, well, I should put them in a bag of board. Got X-Force issue 10, signed by, I think, Pasella, I guess his name is, I don't know. In 1992, this was actually my brother's copy, handed down to me. Signed in gold, but I've noticed he signed many of these, so they're not really worth shit. I got Uncanny X-Men 300, 90s chromium foil cover, but I've had this since I was a kid. I paid $3 for this. Got it in like what, 2004, 5. This I showed off in a recent video. It's the swimsuit special of Street Fighter, the 2017 one. It's a cover swipe of Vampirella #1. It's got Morgan on there. A Capcom fighting game fan, so I definitely had to have that. Recently got that one actually. Oof, another one of my personal favorites. Mortal Kombat Blood and Thunder #1. This is the gold variant. This definitely has shot up in value since the announcement of the new Mortal Kombat movie, which I'm 100% gonna watch. I actually never really owned Mortal Kombat 9, 10. I don't own 11. I should buy 11 though. I was watching like the movie, like the cutscene of it, because I don't really care. It's already been out for a few years. I'll spoil it myself. But yeah, this is another hand-me-down copy from my brother's collection. He really put me on collecting comics when I was young. I was probably like 6 years old or something. I definitely took care of this one because the gold and it being all nice and minty, I said, wow, this has to be worth a lot of money. And at the time, 100% was not, but now, I guess since comics are back and such, especially with movie and media hype, this definitely shot up in value. I think recent sales are like anywhere between $90 to $100+ on eBay. Real dope cover. Oh my god, I'm never letting go of this. Beautiful, so 90s, but so freaking cool. And this, again, ignore the price tag on that. That's not the original bag and board, as it was actually a newsstand copy that I picked up from that same store. I picked up the Wolverine 16 and 17 from. This is the first appearance of AIM and whoever the hell that appeared in the WandaVision show. So this book did pick up some steam eventually, quickly crashed down, but really happy to show off a rare newsstand variant. Picked this up for like 50 cents. Same store I got Coyote 11 and 13 from. It's X-Men #4. This has actually been gaining some momentum as well lately. First appearance of Omega Red. You can see his hand there. Classic 90s X-Men villain. I'll be holding on to that one. And then last but not least, to finish off, actually, you know what? I got a whole nother stack left. We're gonna keep going. I got some really nice stuff here. Got a Wolverine #1, Frank Miller Wolverine, first issue of Wolverine ever in his own limited series, 4-issue run, Frank Miller. Classic cover, man. Like, you're a comic collector, definitely have this in your collection. This was actually gifted to me by my friend because when we both got back into comics around the same time, and he did not know about this. I told him, oh, what about Wolverine? Because he's a huge X-Men fan. I told him about this, oh, dude, you should definitely get the Wolverine Frank Miller. She's like, what are you talking about? And as soon as he saw it, he fell in love, as we all do. He thought it was like the most badass thing ever. He bought his copies of the whole run, but I think when he was visiting, like, what was it, like North Carolina or something, he found this, and as well as issue 2, which I'll show off now. I think he grabbed them both for like $5. They were super beat, but he was kind enough to give them to me. I had no copies at the time, so yeah, real neat stuff. Very nice of him. I've got my own higher, nicer grade copy. So now we got 2 copies right there. Such an iconic cover. Beautiful. And this was issue 2 from my friend. Definitely a lot better than 1. It's got some non-color breaking creases, some spine ticks. Take around a very fine. Some mintier books here. I got issue 3 that I picked up at Joe Koch Comic Warehouse, and as well as issue 4 from there. Got them for really good prices, and I actually got them pressed, so they look really nice. Especially this one, it being a black cover, more susceptible to damage and ticks, more noticeable ones at least. Damn, bro. Yeah. All right, and we're gonna move on to another stack. Let's see. I'll most likely just edit this out. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Another fat stack of books. Just gonna keep on going. After this, it should be a final part, which I'll be showing off some Silver Age and Bronze Age books. I don't have many, but you guys will see. Got some surprises there. All right, so this whole stack is just Moon Knight related issues, because I don't know, I'm just a big Moon Knight fan. Since I got back into comics, I fell in love with that character. Yeah. This is Marvel 2-in-1 52. It's an early Moon Knight appearance, and it's the first appearance of this nobody ass villain, Crossfire. Who knows? Maybe he'll be in the TV series. I doubt it. I gotta get like Bushman and what's his name? Not the Shroud. The Midnight Man. Yeah. This is Marvel Team Up Annual number 4. I picked this up at that 2016 SuperCon, right? I think, I don't remember, but yeah, I did pick this up for super cheap, $4 actually. I remember. Even at the time, I figured there was some value to this, because this was even before the Defenders series came out. At the time, I think it was just only Daredevil. I don't even think Luke Cage or Iron Fist came out when I bought this. Maybe they were like just being announced, but I definitely saw this as a book of value. Even to this day, I feel like this is undervalued. Even at the time when like the Marvel Netflix series was like at its all-time high, at its peak, this book was just so slept on. I mean, you literally have all the characters here. You have Power Man and Iron Fist, Daredevil, Spider-Man, and Moon Knight. Got some street level team ups right here, crossovers, and it's Purple Man, which is the villain from what's her name, Jessica Jones. I never saw that show because saw the first episode, almost fell asleep, and never saw it again. Couldn't care less about it, but whatever. All right, so anyways, I got Moon Knight issue 1. I know this has been picking up some heat as well. Pretty sought after key book. I'm glad to have paid only about $20 for this a few years back. Don't remember from where, but yeah. I have like all the info listed down in my CLZ collectors app. I'm just not gonna look through that right now. Just want to get this over with, kind of. Picked up issue 2, 3. This is the villain I was talking about. That should definitely be in the series. And 4. Is there any price tag on this? No. Some real nice Bill Sienkiewicz Moon Knight run. These are actually the special editions. Real cool. I think they're like fold-out covers in here, or maybe it's just the front and back art piece. But yeah, I love this image of Moon Knight. It's got some portfolio in there too. They're basically just reprints of earlier stories. Yeah, issue 2. I think this is when his brother, yeah, it's got like Hulk in there, so I think these are reprints of Hulk mag backup stories, which I'll show off in another video. So there might actually be an extra part showing off my magazine collection now that I remember. So stay tuned for that. This is when Moon Knight's brother, the axe murderer, forgot his name, but I haven't read any of those in years. Yeah, issue 3, which I think this dude is yeah, this is basically reprint, retelling of that was a Marvel preview issue 21, I want to say. I'll show that off eventually, but yeah, real nice high grade copies of these. This I showed off in a recent video. Marvel Superhero Spring Special #1, Moon Knight cover. Got some Stephen Platt, Todd McFarlane cover swipe. Got 57. I don't have 58, but I got 59. Got that one for $5. This one I remember paying $15 actually. It's part of a half off sale. Yeah, 59. I paid $3 or $5 for that. This one I got for $5. Again, I showed this off in a recent video. It's a last issue. These are all actually low print runs. Pretty rare and sought after. And alright, to wrap up this part, we're gonna show off some real nice stuff. Got, oh man, this run, oh man, I freaking love this run. So David Finch, I forgot Huston, what's his first name? Charlie Huston, I think. Yeah. This run is amazing. This 2006 era of Moon Knight, well, that era of Marvel in general is just amazing. It's probably like the best. But anyways, I have issue 1, issue 2 signed by Finch. Picked that one up for a few bucks at a local show. Issue 1 director's cut, special edition. Issue 1, the rare not for resale variant. I'm so glad to have this in my collection. It's a very tough book to find. I actually got lucky and I got this from, dang, I forgot this dude's name on Instagram, Orizzle something, but he really hooked it up. Sold it to me for dumb cheap. And I have a second copy actually. Not one, but 2 not for resale variants of Moon Knight 2006, issue 1. That second copy is actually much nicer. And I ended up getting it off eBay for, I don't remember, but I paid maybe like, let's just say less than 20 bucks for it. Yeah, got that for a super steal. And I have issue 6, the bloody variant actually. Super dope cover, man. I love David Finch's art. I paid $15 for this because I remember the original price being $30. It was part of a half off sale. So I'm always getting deals, man. Always. This I got for a few bucks on eBay with, I think, this copy. Yeah, I think I got these two together for the same price. A bundle price of like 20 bucks or so. It's Moon Knight Saga. It's like a one-shot special release. I don't really see these in anyone's collection or videos, but it's a real cool Tech 27 cover swipe. As we all know, Moon Knight often gets compared to Batman, but I'd say Nighthawk is more of a Batman clone than Moon Knight is, but nonetheless there's some obvious inspiration from him. And yeah, this will conclude this part. Stay tuned for the next one, which I'll be showing off some Bronze Age and Silver Age higher value keys, some of the bigger books in my collection. I don't have much to show, but you'll see. Just hold on and wait. Yeah, so thanks for watching and stay tuned.